Jesus Christ, the Son of God, he comes down from the mountain and he heals a boy who is sick. Good morning. Assalamu alaikum. Guten Morgen. Stefan Hager, Switzerland. Today I'm reading with you chapter 9 of John Mark's Gospel, verses 14 onwards. Read with me in any translation you like. Let's see what Jesus does and what he says. He came down the mountain and there was a large crowd around him. The teachers of the law, that's the Pharisees, they were arguing with them. All the people saw Jesus, they were filled with wonder and they ran to greet him. What are you arguing with them about? Jesus asked. Don't you think Jesus would know what his enemies were arguing about? They try to tell the people he is fake or he is doing it the wrong way. They were jealous. Or why would he heal people? Do you believe that Jesus healed the sick? He rose the dead, he drove out demons? I do. And I believe he can do it today, through you and through me, if we believe. So let's read on what it says. A man in the crowd answered. Verse 17. A man in the crowd said, I brought you my son. He is controlled by a spirit. Because of this, my son can't speak anymore. When the spirit takes hold of him, it throws him to the ground. He foams at the mouth. He grinds his teeth, and his body becomes stiff. I asked the disciples to drive out the spirit, but they couldn't do it. Verse 19. You unbelieving people, Jesus replied, how long will I have to stay with you? How long do I have to put up with you? Bring the boy to me. So they brought the boy to him. As soon as the spirit saw Jesus, it threw the boy into a fit. He fell to the ground. He rolled around and foamed at the mouth. And Jesus asked the boy's father, how long has he been like this? Why asks Jesus always questions? If he is God, he knows everything what happened. He knows from heaven to earth everything. Why does he ask these questions? It's important that we give a response to what Jesus does in our life. And people responded to him in faith. The power of God comes evident. Let's see. Since he was a child, he answered. The Spirit has often thrown him into the fire or water to kill him. But if you can do anything, take pity on us. Please help us. Please help us. If you can, said Jesus, everything is possible for the one who believes. Do you, my friend, and I, do we believe that what Jesus said is true and he can actually do it? Or is it just a story? Is it just a religious textbook? Let's see. Jesus saw that a crowd was running over to see what was happening. Then he ordered the evil spirit to leave the boy. You spirit that makes him unable to hear and speak, he said. So the reason Jesus says that the boy could not speak and he could not hear, he was deaf and dumb, was the evil spirit. It was not a physical condition, but it was a spiritual condition from the unseen world. Let's see. I command you, Jesus said, to come out of him. Never again enter him. Jesus commands, and then what happens? The spirit screamed. It shook the boy wildly. And then the spirit came out of him. The boy looked so lifeless that many people said, "He's dead." Were they right? No. But it looked like. But Jesus took him by the hand. Jesus took his hand. He lifted the boy to his feet, and the boy stood up. The boy stood up. Jesus went indoors. Then the disciples asked him once more in private, "Why couldn't we drive out the spirit?" He replied, "This only can happen through" what? Prayer, Jesus said. Through prayer. And in another gospel it says through prayer and actually fasting.